Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramamsa iti namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine
Namaste Sarasvati Devam Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavati Paskachya Desatarine
Namaste Sarasvati Deva Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavati Prasacha Desatarine
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasade Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Deta Chanda Jaya, Guru Bhakta Vrindam.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Deta Chanda Jaya Gora
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrindam.
Vrindam.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya
Nitai Gaur. Jaya Jaya Guru Dev, Jaya Jaya Guru Dev, Jaya Jaya Guru Dev, Jaya Jaya Guru Dev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Haribol ki jai namam Vishnu Padaya
Haribol.
Krishna.
Haribol, Namaste, Sis Bhajan. Thank you very much for that wonderful kirtan, entry kirtan. I'd like to welcome everyone to our Srimad Bhagavatam class. Teka, is my sound okay? Do I sound okay? Is it loud enough?
Now it is better. Earlier it was not. Now it is better.
Now it's better. Okay. So, anyway, let us all pay our obeisances first. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddhaswarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Haribol, thank you very much, Rhea. So, uh, okay, no problem, Sis Bajan. Baka mayroon ka pang ibang appointment. Uh, take care, okay? So, now we are going to proceed to, in reading Srimad Bhagavatam and discussing it, okay? So, who is our first reader? Is it Praveen?
Yes po, sir. We are still in Canto
Okay.
2, Chapter 5. Text 11 na po, Sir Pravin would be our first reader.
All right.
Haribol, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Text 11. I create after the Lord's creation by his personal effulgence, known as Brahmajyoti. Just as when the sun manifests its fire, the moon, the firmament, the influential planets, and the twinkling stars also manifest their brightness. Lord Brahmaji said to Narad that his impression that Brahma was not the supreme authority in the creation was correct. Sometimes less intelligent men have the foolish impression that Brahma is the cause of all causes. But Narad wanted to clear the matter by statements of Brahmaji, the supreme authority in the universe. As the decision of the Supreme Court of a state is final, similarly, the judgment of Brahmaji, the supreme authority in the universe, is final in the Vedic process of acquiring knowledge. As we have already affirmed in the previous verse, Naraji was a liberated soul. Therefore, he was not one of the less intelligent men who accept a false god or gods in their own ways. He represented himself as less intelligent and less intelligently presented a doubt to be cleared by the supreme authority so that the uniform might take note of it and be rightly informed about the intricacies of the creation and the creator. In this verse, Brahmaji clears up the wrong impression held by the less intelligent and affirms that he creates the universal variegatedness after the potential creation by the glaring effulgence of Lord Sri Krishna. Brahmaji has also separately given this statement in the Samhita known as the Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, text 40, where he says, Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Kotishva Ashesha Vasudhadi Vibhuti Bhinnam Tad Brahma Nishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. I serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govind, the primeval Lord, whose transcendental bodily effulgence, known as the Brahma Jyoti, which is unlimited, unfathomed, and all pervasive, is the cause of the creation of unlimited numbers of planets, etc., with varieties of climates and specific conditions of life. The same statement is in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, text 27. Lord Krishna is the background of the Brahma Jyoti. Brahmano hi pratishtham. In the Nirukti or Vedic dictionary, the import of pratishtha is mentioned as that which establishes. So the Brahma Jyoti is not independent or self-sufficient. Lord Sri Krishna is ultimately the creator of the Brahma Jyoti, mentioned in this verse as Rochisa, or the effulgence of the transcendental body of the Lord. This this Brahmajyoti is all pervading, and all creation is made possible by its potential power. Therefore, the Vedic hymns declare that everything that exists is being sustained by the Brahmajyoti. Sarvam Khalva Idam Brahma. Therefore, the potential seed of all creation is the Brahmajyoti, and the same Brahmajyoti, unlimited and unfathomed, is established by the Lord. Therefore, the Lord Sri Krishna is ultimately the supreme cause of all creation. Aham Sarvasya Prabhava Bhagavatam, sorry. No, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, text 8. One should not expect the Lord to create like a blacksmith with a hammer and other instruments. The Lord creates by his potencies. He has his multifarious potencies. Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva Sruyate. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya, chapter 13, text 65 purport. Just as the small seed of a banyan fruit has the potency to create a big banyan tree, the Lord disseminates all varieties of seeds by his potential Brahmajyoti, Roshisa, and the seeds are made to develop by the watering process of persons like Brahma. Brahma cannot create the seeds, but he can manifest the seed into a tree, just as a gardener helps plants and orchards to grow by the watering process. The example cited here is the example cited here of the sun is very appropriate. In the material world, the sun is the cause of all illuminations fire, electricity, the rays of the moon, etc. All luminaries in the sky are creations of the sun, and the sun is the creation of the Brahmajyoti, and the Brahmajyoti is the effulgence of the Lord. Thus, the ultimate cause of creation is the Lord. Haribol.
Aribol, thank you very much, Mr. Pravin. Yeah, so uh, uh, we learned from this verse in Srimad Bhagavatam how Lord Brahma, Lord Brahma may be considered to be the creator of the universe, no? And in many parts of the Vedas, he is revered to as the creator of the universe. So when you say creator, parang he must be non-different from Krishna, no? Kasi creator eh. But actually, he is designated by Krishna to be the creator. He is not the supreme creator, no? So we have to remember that uh, Lord Brahma here is answering questions um, by Narada Muni. Narada Muni was asking him these questions. Para bang, I see you praying, I see you uh, uh, I see you praying to somebody higher than you. And what does that mean? What does that mean? You know, because if you were the creator, you are the all and be all of everything, right? But I noticed that you are actually praying to somebody higher than you. It's a higher authority. So um Lord Brahma told him that although I am the creator, okay, of the universe, I am simply uh, designated. Designate lang siya as creator. Real creator is actually Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. No, because if you follow the Vishnu Tattva, Lord Brahma is in the middle of the Vishnu Tattva. Mahavishnu, Karon Takasai Vishnu or Mahavishnu, and then you have the Garbo Takasai Vishnu, and then you have the Siro Takasai Vishnu. No? So when Krishna or Lord Vishnu was creating all these different universes, no? In other words, when we talk about universe, we're not talking about one verse or universe. We're talking about multiverses, no? Because all the all the bubbles that is coming from his body uh, and his nostrils, one bubble constitute one universe. So in each universe, there is one Lord Brahma. Okay? So, ganun po yan. When you try to look at it closely, you can really find that the Vedas is the greatest authority in terms of the luminaries in the sky, in terms of all the different planetary systems, okay, the solar systems, etc. Now, Lord Brahma is saying that, you know, I am just a designated creator. There are actually many, many Lord Brahmas. because a Lord Brahma is situated in each universe. Okay, so the reason why Narada Muni was asking these questions because he also wanted to shed light for those who are impersonalists, because ultimately the creation of the material world is, its foundation is actually the Brahma Jyoti, or the impersonal feature of Krishna. Now uh, the impersonalists do not know this. The impersonalists think that the all and be all of everything is the Brahma Jyoti. Remember, Brahma Jyoti is really just the effulgence coming from the body of Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna. So it's not the Brahma Jyoti who is the cause of all causes, because the cause of the Brahma Jyoti is actually Krishna himself. That's why Krishna is considered to be the cause of all causes, the source of everything, not the Brahma Jyoti. Although the Brahma Jyoti is considered to be spiritual energy, because it is part of the spiritual world. In fact, the whole of the spiritual world is made up of the spiritual energy known as the Brahma Jyoti. No, but the Brahma Jyoti is not the all and be all of everything. Brahma Jyoti is simply uh, the energy coming from the body of Krishna, the dazzling energy coming from the body of Krishna. Okay, so he wanted, the reason why he was asking this question, because he wanted uh, the Brahma, he wanted the impersonalists to understand that the Brahma Jyoti is actually not the cause of all causes. And Lord Brahma is not the ultimate creator. So it's, in other words, Lord Brahma hmm, was there due to the Brahma Jyoti. But the Brahma Jyoti is there due to Lord Vishnu or due to Krishna. That's the um, Garbhodakasai Vishnu. In each of the different bubbles constituting the entire universe, okay, the multiverses rather, okay, each of that bubble is an individual universe. And Lord Vishnu further, he further expands himself as Garbhodakasai Vishnu, and is lying in the coastal ocean. And um, from the belly of Lord Vishnu, Brahma was born. Lord Brahma was born. So Lord Brahma is actually present in each and every universes. Hindi lamang po isa ang Lord Brahma. And remember, Lord Brahma is a host that everyone can have the opportunity to become. The um, how to become Lord Brahma, no, uh, is the qualification to become Lord Brahma really is to, if you have the most good karma in the whole material universe. If you have the most karma, then you uh, you are an aspirant to become Lord Brahma. And remember, no, the lifespan of Lord Brahma is so long. Ang moment niya, one moment lang ni Lord Brahma, hundreds and millions of years na sa atin dito sa Earth. The Earth years is actually very minute, no? If you compare that with the time of Lord Brahma. But Lord Brahma, in as much as he is considered to be the creator of the universe, he also has experiences death. Why is he uh, why does Lord Brahma has a death date? Because Lord Brahma is situated, Brahma, Lord, in other words, uh, the planet of Lord Brahma is still part of the material world. And because it is part of the material world, any thing that has a beginning in the material world will ultimately have an end. Ganun po yung material energy. Material energy is different from the spiritual energy. Spiritual energy doesn't have a beginning and doesn't have an end. Just like all of us, we're all spiritual energies inside this mortal body. This mortal body that we have, this is made of material energy. That's why, after a while, you experience old age, and then ultimately you experience death because, the body that you have is mortal, made of material energy. Whereas you, the person within the body, is completely spiritual. So we belong to the spiritual energy. In other words, we belong to Brahma Jyoti. We are also part of Brahma Jyoti. But we are all individual part and parcel of Krishna. Also, although we are part of the Brahma Jyoti, we are individuals. We are individuals. Hindi po tayo energy lang. Just like the light. Right now, I have a light here, and it just illuminates the entire room. But does it have a personality? The light has a personality? No, there is no personality to the light. So similarly, Brahma Jyoti doesn't have any personality. It is the impersonal, no person, the impersonal feature of Krishna. Yun po yun. The impersonal feature of Krishna. And then, when Lord Brahma starts creating the different bodies of the living entities, okay, what he does, the Vishnu Tattva, what he does is to further expand himself into all the living entities. He is situated in everyone's heart and in every atomic particle found in the material world. As Sirodakasai Vishnu. So you have Mahavishnu, and then you have Garbhodakasai Vishnu, and then you have Ksirodakasai Vishnu. Ksirodakasai Vishnu is also known, no, in the um, Christian world as Holy Spirit, or the siya yung Holy Spirit or Holy Ghost. The Holy Spirit that dwells in everyone's heart. Okay? So in other words, if somebody tries to meditate on the Lord Paramatma, he is not merely meditating on an energy. He is meditating on a person, because God is a person. But when he meditates on the Brahma Joyiti, wala pong personality ang Brahma Joyiti, because it just simply comes from the body of Krishna as an effulgence. Okay? So let us read further. Who is our next
Sharni
reader?
po.
Sharni, go ahead, Sharni.
Haribon, Haribon, Haribon Namaste. Text 12. I offer my obeisances and meditate upon Lord Krishna Vasudeva, the personality of Godhead whose invincible potency influences them, or the less intelligent class of men, to call me the Supreme Controller. As will be more clearly explained in the next verse, the illusory potency of the Lord bewilders the less intelligent to accept Brahmaji, or, for that matter, any other person as the Supreme Lord, Brahmaji. I'm sorry, Supreme Lord. Brahmaji, however, refuses to be called this, and he directly offers his respectful obeisances unto Lord Vasudeva, or Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, as he has already offered the same respects to him in the Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, text 1. The Supreme Lord is the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, the primeval Lord in his transcendental body, the ultimate cause of all causes. I worship the primeval Lord Govinda. Brahmaji is conscious of his actual position, and he knows how less intelligent persons bewildered by the illusory energy of the Lord, whimsically accept anyone and everyone as God. A responsible personality like Brahmaji refuses to be addressed as the Supreme Lord by his disciples or subordinates, but foolish persons praised by men of nature of dogs, hogs, camels, and asses feel flattered to be addressed as the Supreme Lord. Why such persons take pleasure in being addressed as God, or why such persons are addressed as God by foolish admirers, is explained in the following verse. Haribol Namaste po.
Haribol, thank you very much, Sharni. Yeah, so Lord Brahma himself refuses to accept that he is the cause of all causes, that he is in fact the supreme creator. He may be considered to be the creator of the universe, but he is not the supreme creator. He refuses to accept that, yeah, because he is a great devotee of Krishna, and he has a personal relationship with Krishna. Devotees never put themselves put themselves at par with Krishna. That is a no for a devotee of Krishna. Yeah, because he is always conscious that he is simply a part and parcel of Krishna. He is simply a devoted servant of God, servant of Krishna. Just like Lord Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus Christ always prays to somebody higher than him, and that is Krishna, that is God. you know my Father in heaven, he always calls Krishna my Father in heaven. you know uh, he doesn't consider himself to be the supreme Lord. He doesn't consider himself to be God the Father. So he is God, but he is God the Son. Okay? And Krishna is God also, but he is God the Father. So there can only be one God the Father. Okay? But there can be many God the Sons. Just like here in the world. You have one father in the family, and then, you know, and the father can have more than two sons or multiple of sons. Ganyan din po si Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma doesn't consider himself to be the supreme person. Yeah. He's always in uh, in he's always conscious that he is simply a servant of God. I am a servant of God. Another example here is that, you know, like uh, the sun globe and the sunshine. The sunshine and the sun globe are one and the same, isn't it? Because the sunshine comes from the sun globe. If you go out during the day, you get to see the sun globe, and then you get to see the sunlight spread throughout the world. Yeah, so that this sunlight is actually non different from the sun globe. It is also considered to be uh, the sun because it is part of the sun. You can never consider the sunshine as the sun globe. The sun globe and the sunshine are two different things. So that's why there's a saying, achintya Veda Tattva, simultaneously one and yet distinct or different. They are one and distinct. Okay? One and distinct at the same time. So let's continue our reading.
Haribol Namaste.
Haribol, Rhea.
Okay lang po yung sound ko.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Text 13, the illusory energy of the Lord cannot take precedence, being ashamed of her position, but those who are bewildered by her always talk nonsense, being absorbed in thoughts of it is I and it is mine. Purport. The invisibly powerful deluding energy of the personality of God or the third energy, representing nescience, can bewilder the entire world of animation, but still, she is not strong enough to be able to stand in front of the Supreme Lord. Nescience is behind the personality of Godhead, where she is powerful enough to mislead the living beings, and the primary symptoms of bewildered person is that they talk nonsense. Nonsensical talks are not supported by the principles of Vedic literatures. And first grade nonsense talk is, it is I, it is mine. A godless civilization is exclusively conducted by such false ideas and such persons without any factual realization of God, accept a false God or falsely declare themselves to be God to mislead persons who are already bewildered by the deluding energy. Those who are before the Lord, however, and who surrender unto Him, cannot be influenced by the deluding energy. Therefore, they are free from the misconception of it is I It is mine. And therefore, they do not accept a false God or pose themselves as equal to the Supreme Lord. Identification of the bewildered person is distinctively given in this verse. Haribol.
Haribol, thank you very much, Rhea. So one may probably ask, why do people in the world consider themselves to be like, you know, I am the greatest, or you know, they consider themselves to be the most powerful, like that, you know. And here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is the answer is given. The answer is given that these people are under the jurisdiction of Mayadev. Mayadev is actually the illusory energy of Krishna. Actually, Mayadev is a devotee of Krishna, whose whose sole duty is to is to uh, make anyone in this world um, make anyone in this world look look like a foolish person. So you know they marvel at anybody who says that they are a um, that they are the avatar of Krishna. They marvel at this idea that perhaps God is one of us, or they marvel at the idea that I am God, like this. This is due to Maya's influence. No? Maya's influence is very uh, very great. That is Maya's influence, and it makes a person in in illusion, in thinking that they are actually God. In India, there are so many people there, so many individuals who think that they are actually God. And anybody in this world, even outside of India, who thinks uh, that he is actually at par with God, and therefore his lifestyle is always the I me mine. You know, always saying I, ako ito, ako, me, and that's mine. This I me mine generation that we have in this world right now is destroying the fabric of our real position as servants of God, because this I me mine generation teaches everyone that that they are the Lord of all they survey, that it is through their energy, it is through their blood, sweat, and tears that they now have a good business, for instance, that they now have plenty of money, that they now have fame. It is because of their because of their influence only. They don't know that you know their energy, no, their energy or their so-called prowess comes from God. That's the problem in this world. Everybody is under the jurisdiction of Maya Dev. And you can see that in every settings of this world. Family, friends, relatives, communal situations. Um, uh, you have that in politics. You have that in socialism. You have that in so-called democracy. You have that in communism, etc. This idea that I am the Lord of all I survey is actually the influence of Maya Devi. Influence po yan. They get influenced by the power of Maya. In the Christian world, actually mayroon din yung katumbas si Maya, and they consider Maya as Satan. Satan made me do it. Parang ganun. Mga palusot nila pag nakagawa sila ng ng mali. Nakagawa sila ng I didn't realize it was wrong because something made me do it, and that is Satan made me do it. So they're pointing fingers to Satan. No. Actually, between between stimulation of the mind and and your activity, between stimulus and response to that stimulus, there is there is a space. Yung space na yon, we're supposed to we're supposed to use our critical thinking. We're supposed to use our uh, freedom or free will. Will I do this or not? The mind says, do it. Masarap yan, okay yan. And then when you're about to do it, dun papasok yun eh. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it or not? So, you know, God still gives us the the will to say no. Hindi yan parang automatic lang. Kasi si Satan yan, no? Kasi si Maya yan. Ganyan, no. We are always given the chance to say no or to say yes to the stimulus of the mind, to the stimulus of our desires. Okay? So, one last reader.
Sir George po.
Go ahead, George.
Well, sir. Continuation. The five elementary ingredients of creation, the interaction thereof set by the eternal time, and the intuition or nature of the individual living beings are all differentiated parts and parcels of the personality of Godhead, Vasudev, and in truth there is no other value in them. Purport. This phenomenal world is impersonally the representation of Vasudev because the ingredients of its creation, their interaction, and the enjoyer of the resultant action, the living being, are all produced by the external and internal energies of Lord Krishna. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, texts 4 to 5. The ingredients, namely earth, water, fire, air, and sky, as well as the conception of material identity, intelligence, and the mind, are produced of the external energy of the Lord. The living entity who enjoys the interaction of the above gross and subtle ingredients, as set up by the eternal time, is an offshoot of internal potency, with the freedom to remain either in the material world or in the spiritual world. In the material world, the living entity is enticed by deluding science, but in the spiritual world, he is in the normal condition of spiritual existence without any delusion. The living entity is known as the marginal potency of the Lord, but in all circumstances, neither the material ingredients nor the spiritual parts and parcels are independent of the personality of Godhead Vasudev. For all things, whether the products of the external, internal, or marginal potencies of the Lord, are simply displays of the same effulgence of the Lord, just as the light, heat, and smoke are displays of fire. None of them are separate from the fire. All of them combine together to be called fire. Similarly, all phenomenal manifestations, as well as the effulgence of the body of Vasudeva, are his impersonal features, whereas he externally exists in his transcendental form, called Sachit Ananda Vigraha. Brahma Samhita, Chapter 5, Text 1, distincts from all conceptions of the material ingredients mentioned above. Haribol, sir.
Haribol, thank you very much, George. So, everything here in the material world is made up. The material world, yeah. The gross physical energy consists of the five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Ito po yung nakikita natin, yung na-perceive natin with our senses, no? It is actually due to five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. No? Our bodies are made of these five elements. Mm. So it is described here that uh, we are reminded that there are these three types of energies: the external energy, which is the material world, the external energy. That is also, these are all Krishna's energies, no? So the material world and the spiritual world are Krishna's energies. So the uh yeah, hindi ko na na hindi ko na nakita. Okay. So the uh this external energy, which is considered to be the material nature, okay, or the material world, is a property of Krishna. And then you have what is known as the internal energy, the spiritual world. And then you have the marginal energy. Tayo po yung marginal energy, because the living entities may sometimes be trapped in the material world and in the spiritual world, when they achieve what is known as the Brahma Jyoti, or they become one with the Brahman, like that. So pag ganun-ganon yung living entity. That's why we are known as part of the marginal energy of God, marginal energy of Krishna. Yeah, but let us all remember that these are all energies coming from Krishna. So therefore, Krishna is the cause of all energies. Is the cause of the external energy, the internal energy, and the marginal energy. Si Krishna po lahat yan. Nobody and nothing is independent from Krishna. We are all dependent. Dependent po tayo. Dependent tayo by Krishna. Okay, so hanggang dito na lamang po tayo. If you have any questions, you may ask. Do you have any questions? Go ahead, Rose. Si Bell ba yan?
Opo, Haribol po, sir. I offer my
Haribol, Bell.
humble obeisances to you po, Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Opo. I'm not sure po if this is out of the topic right now, but this really bothers me because there's a student from our yoga asana class. When we introduced the Maha Mantra, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra po. So, my question po is, if the Maha Mantra is meant to be a process of purification, how do we address the fear of a student who witnessed people chanting Hare Krishna while they were destroying their chapel at UE? and now associates that violence with us po.
Sandali lang, Bella, kasi nga, while I'm having a class, may nagkikirtan sa likod sa kabilang kwarto. So, hindi ko masyado so, gagamitin ko ng, itong aking, what do you call this? Ito, gagamitin ko to para mas marinig kita. Sige nga, subukan mo nga.
Horrible po, horrible.
Ayan. Okay na. Go ahead.
Opo. Thank you so.
Ulitin mo lang yung question mo.
Opo, sir. So, please accept po my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna. So,
Hare Krishna.
opo, this just bothers me po. Maybe some may find this out of the context po of the topics na shinare niyo po ngayon.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can ask any
Opo.
questions.
So, there is a student po kasi from our yoga asanas class, and we introduced the Mahamantra, the Hare Krishna po. So we were chanting,
Mantra.
opo, but one of the students po is medyo may konting ano po siya, rejection because na-encounter she encountered po daw the Mahamantra long time ago, but she got scared because there is this people daw with tilak and the uniform, the orange, and they were chanting the Mahamantra also, but they destroyed daw po their chapel. Now, how are we gonna address this fear po of a student who witnessed that kind of act, who are also, and from those people po who are also chanting the Hare Krishna, and the worst po is that they are associating that people or that violence to us po.
Yeah, well, there's nothing really we can do about it. But what you can do, because, these are works of the ISKCON organization. No, I'm not saying that the ISKCON is bad. What I'm saying is that there are individuals in the ISKCON organization that do not have the proper training, do not have the proper knowledge about what spiritual life is all about. Talagang ano lang sila, they're just there because somebody dragged them there. Itong gawin mo, okay dito, yung ganon, but without really, really deeply understanding the philosophy of the science of identity, So, they create havoc. That's why Srila Prabhupada did not want any of his disciples and students to be uh, identified with the ISKCON. So, yung ISKCON kasi is an organization na that was there during the time of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami is the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual master. And he founded the ISKCON, but he founded it with the sincere intention of giving Krishna to other people, giving Krishna to anyone in this world who wish to understand what spiritual life is all about and who wish to understand the goal of life, the ultimate goal of life. But unfortunately, he cannot control everyone. So, mayroon talagang mga individuals who go around, like who go around cities of the world, communities in the world, and they actually misrepresent the true value or the true goal of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, because the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, or ISKCON, very noble ang ano niyan, because it was founded by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Problema lang, as in any organization, sometimes there are people who misrepresent their organization. So, pwede mong sabihin doon sa tao na yon, maybe uh, students of your asanas classes. Sabihin mo lang na hindi po kami yun. We are we are not in any way connected with the ISKCON. Although they dress in certain ways, although they also chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, makikita mo meron din silang bead bag, meron din silang beads, meron silang neck beads and all, no? But it doesn't mean that they actually, some of them, like those guys who, yung sinabi mo na natakot siya because uh, parang minimisrepresent ang ideals ng teachings in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? So just let them know that we are not in any way connected with this group, with itong group na to na tawag ay ISKCON. Yun lang. Just be straightforward to them. Hindi po kami yun. Mayroong mga individuals na nagre-represent pero they are misrepresenting the true value or the true uh, goal of the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, Bel?
Opo, sir. Thank you very much po. But since po the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is meant for purification, those people po who are chanting but misrepresenting the teaching of Lord Chaitanya, they will be purified din po.
Actually, ganito yan. Parang milk yan eh. Milk, no? Milk, when touched by the serpent's tongue, yung milk, no? Pag merong serpent dyan na uminom ng milk, tapos umalis na yung serpent, yung milk becomes poison. You understand this? Yeah, because it was touched by the serpent's tongue. So similarly, itong mga uh, unscrupulous individuals who call themselves ISKCON members, okay, have misrepresented. Tama ka, the holy names can change a person's heart from being a lover of mammon or lover of this world to a lover of Krishna. Tama yun. Kasi talaga namang purifying talaga yung chanting. It actually transforms a person. Transforms a person's heart from being a lover of this world to a lover of Krishna. But if the same process was touched by the poisonous tongue of these offensive individuals, hindi po sila magkakaroon ng change of heart. Hindi magkakaroon ng change of heart yun. Kasi nga, it is not the same. Although it may appear to be the same milk, the other one is pure, etong isa din, para pareho naman, wala namang diferensya. Pero dahil na-touch nga ito ng tongue ng isang serpent, it becomes poisonous. Okay, Bel?
Opo, sir. Thank you so much po, sir. Haribol Krishna.
Haribol. Don't worry, Bel. Just continue your chanting. Just continue your chanting, and then sila din, you just befriend them. Huwag kayo masyadong sabi mo sa kanila, huwag kayo masyadong magkaroon ng problema. I understand your concerns dahil ito yung nakita mo sa kanila, yung attitudes nila ay iba, pero hindi po ganun ang Chaitanya Mission. Hindi po ganyan ang Science of Identity Foundation or the followers of Krishna, no? Hindi po ganun. Ano lang 'yan, kumbaga ano lang 'yan, very very tiny group of people who are doing this bad attitudes. Ganyan din naman kahit nasa Christian teachings, 'di ba? Mga Catholics, meron din mga grupo na misrepresenting the Catholicism. Meron ding misrepresenting Islam, misrepresenting Christianity, misrepresenting Hindus. Meron talagang ganun Hindi natin maiwasan yun dito sa mundo because we're in right now we're in an age called Kali Yuga, the age of confusion and the age of quarrel. Okay? But Krishna always protects his devotees. So you just have to always pray bell to Krishna. Okay? And also pray for the clarification of those students na takot sila, ganyan. Kasi the holy names of Krishna and Krishna himself are not different. It is completely transcendental. The holy names is completely spiritual, no? Kaya hindi po siya material sound vibration. Spiritual sound vibration siya. Okay?
Opo, sir. Thank you po ulit. Haribol,
Okay,
Krishna.
Bell. Haribol. So, meron pa kayong question? If there is no other questions, let us call on Mr. Isaac of Iloilo to do our closing kirtan. Isaac, nandyan ka ba?
Haribol, sir. Good evening.
Haribol, good evening.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Snapestaya Bhutale Srimad Sida Swarupananda Ramahamsa iti namine
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Sida Swarpananda Paramamsa iti namine
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Snaprestaya Bhutale Srimati Sida Swarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine
Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Sida Swarpananda Paramamsa iti namine
Radha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana
Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Gita Chakra Jaya,
Haribol, namaste.
Haribol, namaste, Isaac, Cleo, and Krishna Dasi. Maraming salamat sa inyong
Haribol
exit kirtan.
Iloilo.
Haribol.
Ah, Haribol, Mr. Freddie Merck. Okay.
Haribol, Mr.
Maraming salamat sa ating sa ating admin led by Rhea and of course Mr. Freddie Merck.
Maraming
sa inyo.
salamat, Sir Rade and Haribol everyone.
Yes. Maraming salamat sa sa participation for tonight's class and readers. Thank you very much. Of course, thank you very much to Johnner or George for the simulcast and siya po yung ating co-host. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Mr. Pravin. Thank you for coming.
Maraming salamat po.
Sharni, maraming salamat. Tsaka of course si Belle ni Dea.
Ball.
Maraming salamat. Over to you.
Thank you po.
Thank you very
Salamat.
much din po si Radha and thank you po sa lahat ng umattend. Haribol, Namaste, Jaya Gurudev Krishna.
Hi, Gurudev. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Krishna, good night everyone. Haribol.
Good night.
Haribol.
Ingat po kayo.
Haribol.
Tomorrow, don't forget our class on Bhagavad Gita at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay?
Krishna. Hari Krishna.
Yeah.
Haribol everyone.
Haribol.
Haribol.